Then I said, why not we have neighborhood communities? Is,
Yeah.
instead of no, where people of all religions, whoever there is in the neighborhood, come together. So territorially organized neighborhood communities. Why not we go for that? And then I evolved the concept of neighborhood communities, and then started working for that. Neighborhood communities about 30 families each.
Okay.
And then later I thought, and I know, why not we stress this political dimension little more, because I could see the immense political possibilities of that neighborhood concept and its federations, multi-tier federations. Then I said, it's good to get people think on that. So why not we call it neighborhood parliaments? So parliaments, the word was a very convenient word because parlare is to talk. And parliament is only a talking forum. And people are the ones supposed to rule, and they are coming together, sitting in a talking forum to see what would be their priorities and what should be their decision. That's the beginnings of what we call rule by people.
Did this appeal to them? The change in the name, was it appealing?
Gradually, more and more people are taking it seriously.
Okay.
Because as I see, good many people are disillusioned with the present structures of government. They say every time we speak for a change and something worse happens, what is the real problem? We want a corruption-free government, accountable government. It happens somewhat, but in other ways it goes backwards also. We want a just world through these democratic structures, but it's not always a just and equal world that is emerging, world of equality that's emerging.
Right.
These things also lead to high inequalities. What could be the reason? People have been getting disillusioned and searching. And when I suggest this neighborhood parliament concept, they say maybe there is there's a point and good many are taking it seriously. I have been giving the concept at various groups, social workers groups, universities and various places. And they are more and more saying, okay, that's possible. And that way we evolved a new dream. And the dream is one of a multi-tier global federation of neighborhood parliaments of about 30 families each, territorially organized. And then for this neighborhood parliaments and their federations, we gave some guiding principles. One principle we said is principle of smallness of size.
So you limit the number of families.
That means, we say the bigger a forum gets to be, the more it becomes the game of the big voices. And the small voices don't have the reach. So they go unheard, unattended to, more or less voiceless.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a system now where by having basic constituencies big, we ensure systemically that poor people don't have any voice except once in 5 years or 4 years or so on a token basis to choose between two
larger
candidates
voices,
over whose selection anyway the people didn't have any say. Some two power structures decide, and the people have to choose between, so to say, between the devil and the deep sea, like that. And that becomes the democracy without much content to the choice. Now if people really do have their say, their problems will be addressed. So we want to ensure that the last and the least person has constantly a say. And what is the way? We say make the forum small, both at the neighborhood and at every other level. If it is a global federation, even the global parliament need only to be a small face-to-face community, because by having too many people, you are not having a wiser decision. Okay. But if it is well federated, everybody could feel that their voice is heard, and still a few people could manage one. And then our own Mahatma Gandhi Mahatma Gandhi, of India. And he used to say, one cannot go on fooling a face-to-face community for long. So, smallness, ensures that nobody stands behind anybody else, hides behind anybody else. Everybody is answerable, accountable, and the situation becomes transparent. One. Then second principle we gave, it should be, federation should be in a numerically uniform pattern.
Okay.
That means, once you have so many neighborhood, so many houses, the first level parliament, neighborhood parliaments. Once you have so many first level parliaments, second level parliament, everything according to a number pattern means.
Okay.
The whole world gets organized this way. It will be a new pattern entirely. There will not be scope for bigger districts, smaller districts, bigger states, smaller state, bigger nation, smaller station, and everybody will belong equally. And feel that everybody is placed at an equally advantageous distance from decision-making centers. That would mean that when everybody feels that equally at advantage, why do they fight for a boundary war like that? Fight a boundary war for a bigger nation, smaller nation, be here, our nation, your nation, need not be. Okay.